I'm messing with this 2001 GMC Sierra that's been sitting in my back lot for like 4 years. The customer died and we couldn't do anything with it. Well, we found out what was wrong with it finally. I think the cats might be a little plugged up. We finally got her to start. Fuel injectors are a little plugged up. Listen to her purr. This thing rigged up to run off the fuel pressure checker, right through the throttle body. Besides the cats being plugged up, it needs fuel injectors too. It's sat out in this back lot for like 4 years or more. We're able to do anything with this truck. Therefore, it's just sat. You can see the mice have gotten to a 4.8 liter. It's got about 81,000 miles on it. This truck used to be in pretty mint shape. So it sat with flat tires and started eating the rockers away. The frame itself is in pretty decent shape. But right back here is where it sat. It sat for years right here in this spot. Occasionally moved over here where these trailers are. The customer had no family, so it sat in my back lot for years. After having the police come out and run their VIN check to make sure nothing's stolen or any liens are on it, we're finally able to get a title for it. So I think we're going to fix us up a little shop truck. Little standard cab short bed. Sure, this thing's going to need a ton of work. It's been a long time coming for this truck. I think I still have the repair order open on my computer. The privacy of the customer? Yeah, it's been about 2020. So almost 4 years. Made on the 01 Sierra shop truck. Still got a bit of a misfire to her. Probably because I've got all 4 O2 sensors out. Nah, that can't be it. So the story on this thing is the cats are plugged and 7 out of the 8 injectors were bad. I had 3 good injectors laying around thanks to my 2 guys here. So I slapped the 3 injectors in it because one of them was only turning on. So now we have 4 good injectors in it. And after it started, I was able to unstick 3 out of the other 4. Man, was this thing a wild goose chase. I had wiring nightmares that somebody else also dug into and put this shrink pussy that I do not like because that's what they do. They cause issues. We got 1 wire twist tied here, another wire twist tied there. There's a couple others under the fuse box, along with a couple on the map sensor. But I'm happy to report she's running. Still needs some more work. And the oil pressure sensor gauge, the wires broke on that. Which if we come out here, which you can almost see right back there. I'll reach back there and just kind of touch it together. Which now you can see we got oil pressure. She's definitely a work in progress. I'm calling her my little after school project. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. His tail's wagging, it's so happy. I had my 2009 stock wheels laying out back and decided to put those on here. Makes it look a little decent. Part. Making progress. Check this out. Still haven't fixed the oil pressure gauge or put any fuel in it. But did put some new injectors in her, at least on the driver's side for now. Surprisingly enough, we still had all 4 cylinders misfiring that we just put the new injectors on. I'm like, huh, that's strange. Like, these are brand new injectors, there's no way. And there's always a possibility, but decided to check the plugs and all that before going down that rabbit hole. And look what we found. Somebody had installed some brand new auto lights in this, but do you see what is wrong here? What is wrong with this picture? There's like no gap. That's no gap. So we had some older spark plugs laying around from one of my other vehicles and put those in it. Man, I cannot help but get dirt everywhere on my face. She seems to be running like a top right now. She's definitely not stopping like one though. Let's raise her up a bit and see what we see. For starters, we got brake line leaks. Looks like the caliper's leaking. That's nasty. That caliper's leaking and really grassy. Those look healthy, but the fuel lines look great. At least somebody did the rear line, you know? Just kind of hanging here. Just dropped out a walnut. Rear brake line's just kind of hanging here and twisted up over, you know, just dangle. So now that we got it running good, it's time to get it stopping good. Boy, she does look good with those wheels on there though. I sure as heck didn't trust those other wheels. These wheels are known for rusting out right here and breaking. Dang shame, because it looks like somebody put new tires on this thing before it sat, and now they're all dry rotted. But hey, we're making progress. After everything's done, we'll get that rockers fixed up. We'll be good to go.